Here's everything we know so far about 40-year-old Robert Card, the suspected shooter in the mass shootings in Maine. The shooter used an AR-15 style rifle to open fire inside the Spare Time Recreation bowling alley at about 7 p.m. local time on Wednesday, and then he went to nearby Shemengi's Bar and Grill and opened fire there as well. Lewison Councilor Robert McCarthy said on Thursday morning that the death toll was up to 18 people and the town was struggling to handle this kind of a shooting event. There are reports that up to 50 people are injured. Lewiston, where the shootings took place, is a city of about 38,000 people, and it has been put on lockdown by local authorities. They're asking people to stay inside their homes while more than 100 investigators, both local and federal, work to locate Robert Card, who is a person of interest in the Lewiston shooting. Robert Card is still at large, and there are reports that he may have made his getaway on a jet ski and that he may now be in the state of Massachusetts. The town of Auburn, Maine has also been put on lockdown. It's a town that borders Lewiston. He's considered a person of interest in connection with the mass shootings at Shemengi's Bar and Grill and Just in Time Recreation, which is better known by its former name, Spare Time Recreation. Card is considered armed and dangerous. According to the Associated Press, Card is a firearms instructor trained by the military and was recently committed to a mental health facility. Card is an Army reservist in Maine. Per the Army Public Affairs, they say Card is a sergeant first class, and he is a petroleum supply specialist in the Army Reserve, enlisting in December of 2002. He has no combat deployments. The bulletin says that the man, Robert Card, had been trained as a firearms instructor at a U.S. Army Reserve training facility in Maine. The document says Card had been committed to a mental health facility for 2 weeks in the summer of 2023. It did not provide specific details about his treatment or condition. The report document also says that Card had reported hearing voices and he had threatened to carry out a shooting at the military training base in Saco, Maine. According to Card's state criminal background, the only history is an arrest for OUI in April of 2007 in Topsham, which was a misdemeanor. He was found guilty in May of 2007. He was fined $500 and jailed for 48 hours. He also had his license suspended for 90 days. Local sheriff's office said that they have had interactions with Card in the past. Robert Card was born on April 4th, 1983, and his last known address was in Bowdoin, Maine. Let's take a look at that house now. Here is the house, last known residence of Robert Card, the person of interest in the mass shootings in Lewiston, Maine. Police in Lewiston, Maine have identified Robert Card, a 41-year-old retired military officer, as the main suspect in the shootings at least 2 businesses in the city. Card, who is twice divorced and a father of 3 children, has a history of arrests for domestic violence and other crimes. One of his ex-wives obtained a restraining order against him. There have been no signs of suspicious activity in recent weeks, either in person or on his social media. Conflicting reports surrounding the description of the suspect's vehicle. Some sources were stating that it was a Honda Civic, while others were saying it was a Subaru Outback. Both police and the Maine Department of Public Safety have urged residents to stay in their homes and keep their doors locked. A spokesperson for the Department of Public Safety has confirmed that police are actively investigating 2 locations in search for the suspect. The death toll in Lewiston remains uncertain, with initial reports suggesting a range between 10 and 16 and up to 50 individuals injured. The first reports of the shooting emerged around 8 p.m. local time, involving multiple locations, including a restaurant called Shemengi's Bar and Grill and a bowling alley named Spare Time Recreation, and also a Walmart distribution center. Card is described by police as armed and dangerous and is a military-trained firearms instructor.